Hello and welcome to today's discussion. My name is Dr. Ifoma Anna of the Faculty of Business Administration in Emmanuel University. Today, I'm going to be talking on a topic, record keeping by faculty. We all know that every university is divided into systems and subsystems. These are comprised of classes we run, the courses we run, the programs, and the departments. And in previous days, we have seen how all these fit together. The university is able to understand and work on the internal system by the records that faculty produces. So every faculty, therefore, it has it as something important that you have to produce records. In producing your record, you must think of two important reasons. The first reason is for yourself. You need to keep a trail of all that you do in a university, because this trail will help you if there is ever any investigation around you. These records you keep will show exactly how you have worked in the university. And these records comprise of the various reports you have written of either classes or courses that you have run. Again, the second need for report writing and record keeping is for the university. The university has various units, and all these reports that are coming from various units are put together to be the document that the university uses, therefore training or for record purposes of the activities that happen in the university. So every faculty must ensure that their reports form part of the entire university reporting system. But of key importance is the quality of the report. You don't just write reports for the purpose of writing reports or because they ask you to write reports. You write reports to make a meaning. And so the quality of the report you have written is very important. And how do you ensure that your report is qualitative? One is that the accuracy. You don't write a report that is filled with dishonest information. If you have taken a class, you write everything about that class. If, for instance, the class comprises of 4 streams to deliver a topic, you don't go writing 7 streams. Also, if you are not involved with the preparation of the materials for that class, then you write it there that somebody prepared it and gave it to deliver. And if you wrote the report, the lecture, and somebody else delivered it, you don't write that you delivered the lecture. So it's important that your report is accurate. Secondly, it must be precise. In precision report writing, you must understand the purpose why you are writing the report. If you don't understand the reason, then there's no way you can be precise. In the faculty report writing, like I said earlier, it's for your own purpose, and for the university purpose. So if you understand that you're writing this report, even for your own audit trail, you may leave the university tomorrow, you were teaching a particular course and you go to another school to teach. That report you have written can help you. And again, of course, definitely, if there's any accusation, the report you have written comes to your rescue. And so you need to understand why you are writing the report and then be precise about it. And so because you understand the reason you are writing it, you know the areas that you have to work on, you know what you should put there and what you should not put there. Reports must be relevant. The relevancy of the report is such that you do not just go writing off your head. Is it relevant to the program you're running? Is it relevant to the course or class you're running? Is it relevant to the need of the university? So you don't just go documenting a report just for the purpose of being seen that you're writing a report. So it is important that you think about, why am I writing this report? For who am I writing it? And what's the timing of this report? All this eventually make the report relevant if you're able to conceptualize them. Fourthly, it has to be concise. Until you summarize your report, you can go ahead and write volumes and volumes. Perhaps you have taken a class, and in reporting for this class, you write like 20 pages. You just talk about everything, the air that was flowing in the classroom. You write about how the students are talking to one another. You write about the malfunctioning of a particular thing. So you need to just be concise. What are the key things, the critical things for this report you're writing? Don't go writing just to show that maybe you know how to write English. So please be concise in your report writing. Give the summary. It's like executive summary. That's what the report should be, like when you're tendering it to the university. Again, we are professionals, and educated professionals for that matter. So when you're writing your report, you don't go writing with all kinds of grammatical error. The paragraphing cannot be understood. The grammar, the spellings are wrong and all that. Your report actually shows who you are and what you are. So make sure that you're presenting yourself well in the report you're writing. So when you are writing your reports, ensure that the grammar is really correct. You know, sometimes when you're typing and then the system, maybe you want to write THE and it writes like TDE. So you need to be able to check your spellings, check your grammar, and ensure that the report you're writing, remember that you're writing to the university. Therefore, you cannot just write grammar anyhow as professional people. So make sure you're professional in your writing. And sixthly, ensure that your report is complete with information that is needed. In other words, it's derived. A derivative report writing is derived from the actual activities, not from opinions. It's not opinionated report. It is a derivative report from the actual activities that you have undertaken in order to complete a particular program, particular course, a particular class. So make sure your report is complete. Do not leave out important things. Like we said in the relevance, that is the critical or key things that you need to report to the university and keep as record that you want to write. So make sure that whatever you're writing is complete information. And then clarity. You need to be sure that your report is very well understood. Don't write in such a way that is ambiguous, maybe because you want to show off, want to show the BB grammar and stuff like that. Just write it as simple, in as simple English as possible, and ensure that they are flowing very well. Your information is flowing. So you want people to understand what you're writing and not disjointed information anyway, or disjointed way of writing that they will read in paragraph 5 and they begin to think, did I hear anything about this? There should be a good flow that gives clarity. You should be able to write in such a way that people don't go looking for what you mean. People should be able to read and immediately understand what you mean. So very importantly is that our report writing should not be left till the end of a long session of delivery. For instance, you are delivering a topic that has some breaks, maybe it's going to run over 5 classes. At the end of every class, make sure you write the report, document it. So by the time you are done with the topic, you now collate all the reports you have written on each class and then make a single report. If you wait till you finish the 5 classes, you may forget important information, and you may begin to think of some information that you need to put there. And because you are thinking it now, you begin to even manipulate some things. And so you lose the important honesty or accuracy that is required by the report. So it's very important that you write report at the end of every class or every course. So if you are running a course that is over the semester, it's always better to break down your reports through classes or through the end of a particular topic. If you have several topics that are needed for the course to be complete, at the end of every topic, at least, write a report. And then at the end, collation is going to be very easy. Again, it's always better for faculty to have at the back of their mind that they should write reports at the end of any subsystem that you're handling. That helps you to plan ahead so that that plan, maybe you put it in your to-do list. At the end of, if you have it planned ahead of time, then you find it easy to actually execute it. But if you don't have it planned, it's not in the agenda, then it's difficult for you to begin to fix it because everybody is busy anyway. So to fix it there, but when you have it at the end of a particular topic, to round up the topic, report should end it. So do not forget that report is very key. And then I just want to end with the fact that the report that you're writing must be in records, on record purposes. You may record it on physical paper or record it in your system, okay? Anyone that is convenient for you. So you record your report, you have a complete report. For instance, if you're taking a topic, you may have a complete report of that topic. If you're taking 3 topics, so you have a file, a folder for each of the topics that you have taken. And then you have a folder for the course. So whether you want to have it documented in your computer or you want to have it in the physical record, but importantly is that there has to be a record of all the reports you have written. So do not forget that you should also send the reports to the university. Sometimes the university may not tell you to write reports, but when you start writing it and sending it to them, that may even make the university begin to require other faculty members to ensure that they write reports, and it helps the university. So whether the university requires the report or not, it's important as faculty that we always write reports. So I want to thank you for listening, and I hope that this will be helpful for us as we undertake our duties as faculty members. Thank you and see you next week. Goodbye.